Hello friends, today we are going to learn about the chapter Atomic Structure. Let us see. Element. Element is a substance which is made up of only one type of atoms. It is a pure substance that can neither be formed from nor decomposed into simple substances by ordinary physical or chemical methods. An atom. An atom is the smallest particle of an element that exhibits all the properties of that element. It may or may not exist independently but takes part in every chemical reaction. Some properties of cathode rays are: first, they travel from the cathode to the anode in straight lines. Second, they cause a greenish yellow fluorescence on a soda glass screen placed in the tube. Third, they are affected by electric field. Fourth, when a beam of cathode rays is made to fall upon hard metallic targets like tungsten, X-rays are produced. They penetrate through matter. They cause ionization of the gas through which they pass. The ratio of charge to mass of particles constituting cathode remains same. They produce the shadow of an opaque object placed in their path and make a light paddle wheel rotate. Thomson concluded from his theory that cathode rays consist of negatively charged particles, now called electrons. These negatively charged particles are an integral part of all atoms. Electrons have both definite mass and definite electric charge, both of which are independent of the nature of the gas in the discharge tube. Some properties of electrons are: electrons from all sources are alike, having identical mass. They are a constituent part of all atoms. The mass of an electron is 1 by 1837 the mass of a hydrogen atom. An electron carries unit negative charge. The electron is extremely small. Its radius is less than 1 into 10 raised to minus 15 meters. Some properties of anode rays are: anode rays travel in a straight line. They consist of minute material particles and hence produce mechanical effects. They are made up of positively charged particles. Positive rays are deflected by electric and magnetic fields but in a direction opposite to that of the cathode rays. This means that these rays consist of positively charged particles called the protons. These rays produce fluorescence on a zinc sulfide screen. Their E by M, that is charge to mass ratio, differs from gas to gas. Some properties of protons are: a proton possesses a unit positive charge. Its mass is the same as that of a hydrogen atom. The proton resides in the central part of an atom. After the discovery of these electrons and protons, J.J. Thomson proposed the plum pudding model of the atom. According to this model, an atom is considered to be a sphere of uniform positive charge and electrons are embedded into it. The total positive charge is equal to the total negative charge, so that an atom as a whole is electrically neutral. The mass of an atom is considered to be uniformly distributed. Bohr's atomic model. In 1913, Niels Bohr, a Danish physicist, explained the causes of the stability of the atom in a different manner. Main postulates of Bohr's atomic model: the electrons revolving around the nucleus are confined to certain fixed orbits called shells or energy levels, each of which is associated with a fixed amount of energy. While it is revolving around the nucleus in an orbit, an electron neither loses nor gains energy. Since each orbit is associated with a fixed amount of energy, Bohr called it an energy level. Properties of neutrons. This particle was not found to be deflected by any magnetic or electric field, proving that it is electrically neutral. Its mass is equal to 1.676 into 10 raised to minus 24 grams or 1 AMU. Let us see the comparison of Dalton's atomic theory with the modern atomic theory. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.